Hi, my name's Emily. I make home education vloggy style videos with my 8-year-old daughter Rosie. We kind of like show you how we're going about some of the educational stuff in a non-traditional way because we are not school at home. We are home educators. School at home looks like a child sitting behind a desk just like they're at school with regulated hours and all that kind of like stuff. I tend to find Rosie works well with structure, but not structured structure, if that makes sense. It's kind of, she'll sit down and write if I ask her to, if she's interested in the topic, or sometimes she'll just sit down and write or do something for me and pick a workbook up just because she's just like, oh, do you know what, I fancy doing this right now. So I let her be a bit more child-led because she tends to learn better. She doesn't fight me as much. And she's ahead on her reading and everything like that. So those of you who've been following us from right from the start, I used to put down like learning shelves for her and put workout for her. Not workout for her because she was like 2, 3 when I started doing that. It started with flashcards and she just had to put animals on the right letter of what they began with. And she used to have little sensory trays that I used to put down for her, and fine motor skills that she'd have like pincers to pick pom-poms up or animals out of fake water made out of strips of paper and stuff like that. We used to have all kinds of, and then I went into my the big immersive projects that I did with her, which covered the whole living room. We used to decorate the entire living room, under the sea, dinosaurs, all sorts of things. But what I found with that as she got a little bit older, why I stopped doing that, was I put in all the effort of making big things to go in the living room, and then where her attention span had been at a week, it would stay up and she'd be interested in learning and everything. Within 2 days she'd want to change the topic, and I'd be like, but we're still on this one because I put all this stuff up, and she'd be like, no, I want to learn about this now. And it'd be like, it started to become too much work for how long her attention was staying on a topic for. So now what I do is I let her lead what she wants to do, and I kind of like gauge her interest in it. So if I think she's going to be interested in it well, I might make more of an effort with the project, and we'll get some more stuff out, and I'll print some more stuff out, and we'll make things. But at the moment she's so flitty between things that I'm not doing any of the big presentation-y stuff anymore, because she might suddenly want to learn about the ocean, but from the ocean she'll just want to look at sharks, and then from a shark she might suddenly go to Finding Nemo Disney sort of thing, and then she'll just be obsessed with like then the turtles and something like that. So the whole ocean is no longer looked at as a habitat for all the creatures. She no longer wants to look at all the things that live there. She wants to focus on one. It tends to jump around a bit, so I kind of like, yeah, we'll just follow her and reserve my energy for what she actually wants to learn about, rather than trying to encompass everything within it. It's still all inclusive, and she's recently, the last couple of weeks, we've been a bit lax on what we've been doing exactly. We've been learning more from life. She's been learning how to kind of like sort of meal prep. She's been doing more life skills, and we've been asking lots of questions about careers, people in town with Christmas. We've been learning a lot more about Yule, because we've got a friend who wants to celebrate Yule. So this year we're going to come up with some traditions to start next year. Might get 1 or 2 done this year. Those of you who watched the last video, Rosie was given the opportunity to change her behaviour and her attitude towards me, because she's been a bit disrespectful towards me and her things recently. Well, not even recently, it's been going on a while now. I tried everything with her, from reward charts to taking something away immediately to... I was at a loss for what to do. I can't remember what else I was doing, but everyone's suggestions I was trying, and it wasn't working. So eventually I just said to her, fine, if you keep doing that, if you keep behaving that way, no more Christmas presents. And she kind of like, I'll behave, I'll behave, I'll behave. And then she didn't. And then about a week ago, she was just like, oh, but mummy, I really, really want something now on Christmas. And I was just kind of like, well, okay, then if you can go 2 weeks without screens and improve your behaviour, I'll consider it. And then about 3 days later, after she came back from her dad's, who did help her stay off screens, thankfully, she snuck my tablet and was on it in the night, early morning. And I got up and I caught her and she tried to lie about it. And I just said, what do you expect me to do now? I warned you. This was your last chance to earn them back. And she was, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. It was cover, honey, you shouldn't have done it in the first. So now I have to follow through. So I'm a bit annoyed that I have family that think it's cruel to take presents out of Christmas when we've all watched The Grinch. Christmas is not about presents. It's about family, it's about friends. She hasn't taken, this little girl has not going without Christmas. This little girl has been to 2 different pantos. She's been singing carols with a choir. She has been to see Christmas lights. She has been driving around looking at the lights around the neighbourhood. We have been making mince pies. We have been singing around the house. The tree is still up. The advent calendar is still going. This little girl is not missing out on Christmas at all. She is missing out on the commercial side of it, simply because she doesn't need any more stuff. And I'm getting quite a lot of judgment from the fact that what I think it boils down to is other people want their joy of watching her open their presents. So instead of being supportive of me and what I need to discipline my child so that she learns a lesson, is actually, in my opinion, quite selfish. That it's actually about them and the fact I'm depriving them of the joy of giving her a present. Because I know I have one person who really, really wasn't happy when I said she's not getting it if she doesn't behave because she's not getting anything on Christmas Day. And I said it's Rosie's choice. It's Rosie's choice of whether she behaves or not. She's fully aware of this. And yeah, when you stand up to people of how you are going to do something and you actually start to set boundaries, you do actually learn who wants what's best for you and who's going to support you and who is now going, well, who's this new person, because we can't push them around anymore. They're actually standing up for themselves. You learn who actually wants you, is happy that you're growing, and learn how to stand up for yourself and set a boundary, and who's not. I've waffled on long enough for now, though, so I shall get into the video. It's short. It's the black clip of us singing, a couple of pictures of us, and then me again. So yeah, I'll get into the video. I didn't want to forget to wrap this video up, and then it'd be another week. So sorry, there's not much to it, and it's us singing and a couple of pictures of things we've done in the week. Rosie has actually done, a friend of mine who's been around a lot, actually got to see a proper school day, and actually because I had to work, he helped with some bits and pieces as well, and saw how she does like her maths, like a mystery of Twinkle or an escape room. She did maths with him, and then she did some English things. So on Twinkle, they're either mystery or escape rooms based around an English at their level or a maths at their level. So she was doing those. She was also doing some Advent word searches, some Yule things, some Yule writing. So yeah, she's done a fair bit of schoolwork this week, actually. We're also looking more into Yule because my friend is more Celt Norse, and I'm interested because I am sick and tired of the commercial side of Christmas, and I don't want anything. People keep asking me what do you want, and it's just kind of like, well, the most useful thing you can give me is either babysit, buy us an experience, or give us some money so we can go out. If we got some fuel money to actually go out and like do something, or something so I can afford something for me that's more expensive than one person can buy, because you reach an age where most of what you want is more expensive than what one person can buy. For example, I'm being gifted a generous amount towards a tattoo in the new year. I probably could put some in myself and go a bit further, but I have the feeling I'm going to be in enough pain from how far they're going up, because it's not a big tattoo, but it's a long tattoo. But I'll show you once I've got it done. Yeah, so we've done that this week. We went to see the Panto, which is a picture of her with Peter Pan, at a church we've given free tickets for. So sorry for repeating myself. We've also gone out and gone driving with her dad a little bit to actually see some Christmas lights, like tonight. I look tired because I was up half the night last night, and then I slept half the day today, and I haven't really done anything. So because I've kind of got into this whole Yule side of things, they say have like a little altar kind of thing, Mother Earth, and just collect nature from this time of year. And I still had loads of autumnal stuff there, so I was just cleaning that off a bit, plus that shelf needed dusting. And I have crocheted snowflakes that I've made previous years on my Christmas tree. I've put one by my Gaia, and some pine cones. I need to go out and get some fresh evergreens, and I want to make some Yule Christmassy crafts anyway, like some wreaths and whatnot. So I'm going to go out and collect some stuff at some point with Rosie. So yeah, how many of you celebrate Yule instead of Christmas? Because Yule is actually 12 days of presents, but one a day, so that there's not this bombardment of overstimulation and overwhelmment. But you don't have to actually like gift something that's in a piece, but you can gift, today I'm going to make dinner, or today I'm going to, it can be a small token. It could literally be, I found this cool stone. Because I warned my friend, you do realise you're going to get twigs and moss and stones off me, and he was like, that's fine. So yeah, yeah, so that's the end of this video. Next week's my birthday, so I don't know if I'll have much to post. I don't know if I'll remember to film much. So if you don't hear from us till after Christmas now, that is why. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas, Merry Yule, or whatever you celebrate at this time of year. And I hope you all have fun and stay safe and warm. And yeah, for now, it's ta from me and ta from the Rosie Bear.